overshoots it, always be prepared for a little extra zoom out if you need to. Alright, reset. Last one, and just watching. Yep, bowl coming in. And get the head in, and then gently closing in. That's all you got to do. Alright, Carl, I'll get you on camera. Gently, so you know about the new pedal? Alright, let's get headsets on. We are live on both platforms, so we're ready to go.
How's that? Perfect. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome, Steve.
Thank you, Justin. Jeff.
Jerry. Yeah,
Jason.
exactly.
Yeah.
It starts with a J. That's the main thing. Yeah, just call me Goody, Steve.
What a great way to start.
Steve Glasson, OAM. Welcome back to Adelaide, mate.
I'm very excited. I'm very, very humbled and delighted to accept the invitation to come back. Scotty T was trying to sort of suggest playing, but that's not an option these days.
Yeah, absolutely. The 62nd Adelaide Masters singles tournament held over Easter.
62nd?
I believe.
Wow, okay.
62 years of history. Beautiful day as well in Adelaide. A little bit overcast, a little bit of rain forecast.
Hopefully not much. I remember this very same day last year here, and we lost the last game of the day, didn't we, through wet weather. Made it up on finals day, but I don't think the forecast is quite as shocking as last year, which is good.
Absolutely, and we've got a fantastic game to kick us off. Maddie Northcott from the Semaphore Bowling Club versus Benny Bowman from the Grange Bowling Club. No stranger to South Australian lawn bowlers, both current state player and ex-state player Maddie Northcott.
It's a great round of 16 game. Two very accomplished players, both having represented the state of South Australia with pride and distinction for a number of years now. And we're starting out, we're going full length, pretty much tee to tee. And a good start by Matthew to kick us off. First to 25. Dead ends are replayed, so no respotting. Dead ends are replayed and no time limit.
Matty played here for several years at Adelaide, so he'll be used to these greens. He'll be used to the conditions. Probably a little bit like coming home for Matty, so might have a slight advantage over Benny, but you just don't know. Singles is a funny game.
I guess Benny's advantage is he's probably playing a little bit more, is he, than Matty? If that, if there's anything such as match fitness or game toughness, might hold him in good stead.
Yeah, Matty's he's been around for a while. He's been a club coach at Holdfast Bay back in the glory years. Ex-premiership teammate of mine, great bowler, great coach, great mentor. Then went to Hawthorn, had some success at Hawthorn. And a couple of young kids, Matty, family, works for the SANFL, the sports administrator. So work, family life. He's just taken a back seat and playing at Semaphore, who are in Div 3, but his skill and finesse is still up there. Don't worry about that. But you're right, Benny's going good. This will be a really exciting match.
Well, it's a very good field again here at the Adelaide Masters as well. So whoever ultimately gets through is going to have to earn it. And this is a great example of this game right here with two state players going head-to-head in the round of 32.
You did mention before about match fitness. I had to bring in some Flexol pain relieving gel for Matty Northcott this morning. He's got a sore driver.
It's a vicious game, this bowls.
Yes.
Hey? Carlos, our marker, he's a very well credentialed and experienced umpire and marker as well. Carlos been around for a long time doing this, so they've got a good man officiating their game this morning.
There's only one man for the TV rink first up, and that's Carlos. Don't worry about that.
Doesn't mind the camera. Matty just needs to run the distance here. Carlos did think he was one down. His weight was perfect.
Perfect weight. It is the turny hand, this forehand going away from the clubhouse. A little bit more bend.
The area here.
He's stalking this, Benny.
Looks very good. Well played.
Yeah, lovely shot. Big size, number 5, Dreamlines. They just keep going.
Well, he's got a big paw, hasn't he? He's got a very big paw, and we'll talk. We've got some details on the players which we'll bring in throughout the game, but he did say one of his kooky features, if I can say that, kooky, is the size of his hands.
He's got big paws.
And he does boxing as a hobby.
That is a surprise. I do not take Ben Bowman for a boxer. He's a very placid, calm, cool character, but maybe that's why he's on, you know.
Well, I did mention to him when I found that out that I will be cheering for him. Much safer that way. And he's opted to go full length here. So Matty through the first jack, just a ditch. Ben scoring a double, and he thought, well, that worked the first time, I'll go again.
Why change? Just a magnificent setup here, isn't it, at the Adelaide Bowling Club? The volunteers, the support crew, Steve Hicks, who we'll hear from a little bit later on. He'll come on, and just the markers, everyone involved. Scotty Tholborn has been working very, very hard behind the scenes.
I really enjoyed coming in yesterday afternoon. I landed in about 4 o'clock. I came across here about 5 o'clock. And it was a buzz. There was people up on the veranda watching. There was volunteers everywhere cooking barbecues, marking, running around, cleaning things up. They just don't stop. And it is an excellent club to come to, Adelaide. It's very hospitable. And it's always a great pleasure to be here. Coming this morning, and it's everyone's flat out again. They're cooking the barbecue breakfast. They're on rollers, rolling the greens. They're setting up the greens. It was just all go. It was fabulous to see. Good on them. They're the unsung heroes.
Benny just pulling up short with his first 2. Matty, can he take advantage here? Didn't like it out of the hand.
Just overplaying it a tad, is he?
It's going to finish in a very good spot. I don't know why he's upset. That's good.
Carlos has lost his scorecard out of his pocket at the back there.
Oh, he has too. He's looking for it. There it is.
Yeah, he's onto it.
He's got it.
There we go.
I dropped a pen yesterday marking.
Did you?
Yeah. Marked 3 games, and I'm sorer than playing 3 games.
Because you're standing all the time, I think.
Great shot here, Benny.
Oh, is he? Yes, he's played it. Very good shot. Nice correction.
Yeah, they always say, Sandy Wallace always says, don't have anything in your pockets, you know, anything could drop out. Well, I had the pen, and I'd forgot to put it in my pocket, and fortunately I dropped it away from the head, but... Need a man bag or something, or a bum bag or something. Yeah. Matty asking the question. I think he might be changing to the forehand here. There's a nice little trail on.
You sort of sit the bowl trail the Jack Honey. You play it with confidence. Full draw. And he's watching it. He's going to follow it, so he's got some interest.
Have to be a little bit careful here on the forehand. Just going under.
Once again, the speed's perfect for it. Well, he hasn't played that side yet, so that gives him a look at it, and it's a good idea to have 2 goes at it, especially early on. Have a bit of a look at it, see what it's doing.
Yeah, better to change with your third, so you've got another look, but it's a tricky place to play. My first year here this year, playing pennant with Adelaide, and...
this is very good here.
Great shot, Benny
Bowman. That's perfect. Sorry, I interrupted you, Joe.
No, that's okay. It's just a tricky green, you know. You've just got to give your bowl every chance, and that's a great shot by Benny Bowman. Matty coming up for a look here. Good. I like this.
Yeah, I do too. I like the idea of going up after your third bowl to have a look. And again, well, he's probably got to really pick what he wants to play here, whether he's going to flat draw it or, you know, take a little bit of a gamble.
Yeah.
And just a little bit more weight than his last to try and sit one of the bowls or trail the Jack. Just the player to do it.
He's backing himself in.
Well, his last weight was fairly good. His Just watching this, he must be pretty close here.
It's just going to start to go now, Steve.
Now. He doesn't want to promote that too much.
Unlucky.
He's playing friendly. Might be a measure here.
He had beautiful weight, really, with all his bowls, Matty.
Three it is. He's a bit friendly there. Well, it's a nice pick up for Benny, second end. Yes, as they say, the weight was spot on again there.
Well, he's moving all right, Matty. The flexile must have loosened that driver muscle up. You might need a little bit of this for later because we do have a very special game a little bit later on after the third game. And for those of you tuning at home, the great Andrew Smith, South Australian legend of lawn bowls, and of course an ex-Australian teammate of yours.
Correct, yes.
Is playing you in a Legends match.
I think it's a Dinosaurs match, to be fair.
Dinosaurs match.
Dinosaurs match, yeah.
Well, you're both looking really fit, actually, I must say.
Thank you, but yeah, the Dinosaurs will be out there, weather permitting, of course.
Yeah, about 5:30, so 6 o'clock Eastern time for those tuning in New South Wales and Queensland and Victoria, which we know you'll have a few friends tuning in. Matty just needs to keep himself focused and settled.
Pretty good starter here. Very good. Well played. That's a secret.
Yeah, this will be really...
Getting that first bowl going in singles, that
Absolutely.
is the key ingredient to success. You can scramble away sometimes, but if you can get that especially first bowl, but first and second bowl very consistent, get them going, you're really setting the foundations for a great game.
Nail your first. That's what I had written on my inside of my hand or my wrist when I won my first club singles at Brighton. Jeff Hayworth.
Yeah.
The great Jeff Hayworth.
Yeah.
He told me, just nail your first, son.
Yep.
And that is the key.
Good advice. Where's Jeff these days?
Jeff is at Somerton. So Jeff's going real good. Unfortunately, they beat us in the grand final a couple of weeks ago by one shot. Did you see that? We're still getting over it, Steve.
It can be cruel, this game, at times.
No, it was a great game. Played in great spirits. Two really good clubs, the two best sides in the competition all year. And Chris Carswell, who's playing today, he had to come in with a bit of extra security. The big fella. We love him. He's a good bloke. He played an absolute bomb, and Somerton won. So Jeff's been there for 3 or 4 years now, and I reckon they've won 3 flags. So he's going real good. Lovely bloke, Jeff.
Still a successful season. I know it's disappointing to lose a GF by one shot, but that still attributes to a very, very good season. So
5 out of the 6 sides made a grand final on Saturday, and 2 were fortunate enough to bring one home. This is a great shot by Matty.
Very good, Matty. Yeah, be very happy with that. And Ben's just been a little bit loose this end.
Yeah, he's asking the question early, Matty, which is a good response when you're 5 down. So Benny needs a big one here.
I think he's just
shy.
Run out of steam, is he?
Oh, it is running.
That's down.
Uncharacteristic. Matty gets a free one here. You've got to make these ones count in singles too, don't you, Steve?
You've got to try to, yeah. They're pretty important because you often look back on a game if you just miss out and think, those couple of opportunities, I had to draw one for extras and it's psychological too. You know, like if he draws this, Benny will be a little bit frustrated with himself that end. However, if he misses this, well then Ben says, well, I've been let off the hook a little bit here, and you feel a little bit better about it. So it's very psychological as well. He's good so far. Just needs to stop now.
Well done. Oh,
I think it's good enough, yeah.
Well, that's a good reply. Be a good settler for Matty.
Yep.
I'd say he'd probably be a little bit nervous on the stream early. Matty, he did message and say he hasn't put down as many bowls as he would like, but he said, I hope I don't embarrass myself on the stream. But I said, Matty, a champion like you.
He's a humble guy though, isn't he too? So.
Yeah, he is. He's a lovely fella. Killer is his nickname.
Yes. So we got a little bit of information. So Killer or Goat?
The Goat.
The nicknames, Matty. He's got a birthday coming up on the 22nd of April. Same as my elder sister, actually, 22nd of the 4th. Born 1993. He's a sports administrator for the South Australian Football League. His hobbies, and he's got plenty of them, footy, darts, golf. What's that saying there?
Watching most sports, I believe, yeah.
And family and the beach. So he certainly keeps himself busy.
He's a family man. Aaron, his wife, got a couple of kids.
He doesn't mind a good Scotch fillet steak, medium to rare, and a Jamison's and lemonade. He's right-handed, as you would have seen. First started bowling in 2023 out of the Semaphore Bowling Club, where he is at now. Henselite Dreamlines XG size 4, and he won a club singles at the ripe old age of 14, which is pretty scary, really.
He's won plenty of club singles, don't worry about that.
His goals in bowls, what he's saying, and as you've already pointed out, nothing fantastic. He just wants to enjoy the people, the places and the community and help others as they aspire to achieve. That's more than reasonable. He's played a couple of good opening bowls here too. Well played, Matty.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Well done.
He's got a dad and an uncle who played bowls.
Yep.
Just a couple of his highlights, of which there are many. Ali Shield win in 2017. Involvement as a pathways coach with BA. And his other highlights are just all the people and friendships he's made along the way, which is fair. He can't pick just one favourite player. He's got down Scotty Tholborn from here, Ashley Close, Max Kleinig, and Simon Gedda Johnson.
Gedda Johnson. He's left one name off of there. Where am I?
I know.
What is going on?
I know. I think the pen ran out.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I said, have you got anything kooky? And he said, just my whole game is kooky. So that's a little bit of background.
He's got a great resume. He's won plenty of state titles as well. Couple of state fours. I think he's in the finals of the state triples as well this year, so he's going real good.
Yeah.
This is a nice home.
Well, it's a good header bowl so far, isn't it? And that's really, that is a fabulous shot there, because it makes Benny play the right weight here, really. Or a harder weight.
Yeah, he's asking the question of Benny this end.
Going from a pretty good angle here.
Yeah.
How's the weight?
I think his weight's good.
It's very good here. Look at this for a shot.
Brilliant.
Got to stop. Yes, well played, Benny. That's brilliant. Great shot.
Gives a little shoulder here for Matty.
He might swap over here, potentially, onto his backhand. Or sorry, I'll rephrase that, stay there, but play similar to his last bowl, that metre or weight. He can promote his own up the front, sit the shot bowl, trail the jack. Lots of options here.
Yep, he won't be short. Just a nice little backhand reacher.
Yep.
Would have played this shot plenty of times here at Adelaide back in the day.
Doesn't like it.
No.
Thinks it's tight. He's going to have to get a bit of fortune here, which is not out of the question. He doesn't want to get his own bowl clean. Whoa. Well, has that made a difference?
Gee whiz, that's unfortunate.
If he's gone through this hole and dropped more shots, that is extremely unlucky.
Well, Benny gets a free look now. Yeah, we haven't had a... Carlos hasn't reached for that. It's only one. Okay. The green paddle went up.
Well, it's probably deserving, to be fair.
The greens are running beautifully, though.
He's just got to run this. Needs to hurry now. Might have been just a little bit chicken.
It is uphill going back to the club. Remember that for later.
Yeah, okay,
back
thanks.
to the clubhouse uphill.
Even if it's not, I'll use that excuse because I'm going to need plenty.
So Benny, 6-3. We'll get you some score updates from around the greens in a short moment. We're aware that there are some other great games going on this green, but on the other two greens around the place, and we've got some people tuning in from those clubs, so we'll get you some updates as soon as possible.
Sticking to this long length. Pretty good opening bowl here too, Benny. Very good here. It's just about perfect.
Yep. Great shot.
Well played. Very good.
Nice and still here this morning.
It is, isn't it? It's really good conditions. It's not overly hot. It's a little bit overcast. You couldn't ask for better conditions, really.
That's where that name Justin come from. The cameraman up on the...
Was that what
Yeah,
it was?
that's
Something
Justin, yeah.
spooked me. Sorry about that, Gary.
Yeah.
Jason.
I've been called far worse.
So have I. Don't worry about that. Perfect. 1-on-1 behind.
Yep.
Open up the coaching manual, and that's what's written in there for your first 2 bowls. Spot on.
Just a little bit over, but when you're down, you've got to be up. So, Matty with a couple of loose ones there, but
Far away. He's
No.
only a metre or so, really. Like, it's not... It's correctable as well, so... I guess his main aim at the moment, depending where this finishes, is he can draw a shot, but a nice tight second shot would be pretty good at this stage too. He's going to be 3 down after this one. So, same line, lose a metre. You're pretty satisfied, I reckon.
back in the day, Matty'd be banging this.
Would he?
Yeah, I reckon.
Mellowed a bit, has he?
Yeah, I think so.
How's the weight here? Needs to just hold on now for second. Maybe, yes. Oh, I don't know about that back one. No,
Yeah,
still 2.
2. Cut out 1.
But he's decided to change hands here. It's a little bit quicker than what he has been, so he might be putting a little bit of insurance around the back. He's pulling up pretty good now, though.
Yes.
Just out of the count, very handy.
Won't be wasted.
Oh, 3 down, he's saying.
Yeah, does this change his shot?
Yeah, he might attack this now. It's really down to what you're confident of playing. Both options are fine. Might get a gauge when he gets on the mat here. Looks like a draw shot to me.
Yeah, it's not normally his aggressive stance.
He's trying to get as close as he can. He can use those bowls just behind to sit on. Try and help him get second shot.
He's close.
Pretty close. Got to stop now, though. Needs to stop. Oh, he's just gone through.
Stiff. Great effort.
And that's what you're saying. Like, you're down, so you don't want to drop short.
Yep.
Because that's pointless. And he's played that really well, but just snuck through the gate. 2.
A little bit of sprinkling coming down. I can hear on the canopies. Tiny little bit of...
Just misty stuff.
We're not expecting too much. The forecast is 0 to 5 mils, but about 1 mil per hour, so we're not due for any big downpours. Merv Ford has just said on the stream, the great Steve Glasson, nicest man in bowls.
Oh, you're very kind, Merv. Thank you. You don't know me.
Yeah, well, give us a shout out from where you're watching. If you want any updates or anything like that, let us know. Benny Bowman out to an 8-3 lead. Looking across the greens, we've got Wayne Rudiger, the great Rudy.
Looking pretty relaxed. He's just sitting back on the chair at the moment. Nice and chilled.
7-0 up early. Ali fourth Forsyth, it's 4 all. Nathan Black 3-2 up. Ray Davies 6-0 up. We'll get some other scores in a while.
So a little bit of correction required here for Benny. A little bit short. He'd be a little bit disappointed with his first, but he's human. He's not going to play every bowl perfect. The trick is to eliminate or reduce the short or the wasted ones. So again, making sure he's up with that one. It's a good bowl.
Scotty Colville next door getting a result for 2 through the head. So he's on the scoreboard.
Still a very, very good player, Wayne Rudiger. Very good.
Oh, Matty's shot.
Nice action, Ben, hasn't he?
Yeah, beautiful. Both guys have got a great technique.
Yeah.
Get the bowls away nice and smooth. Both got good aggressive running shots.
They're using each other here a little bit, sitting on each other's bowls. Anything you can do, I can do better.
That's exactly right. Matty Northcott down on the back end.
The area, if he's high enough. Oh, it's very good.
Great shot.
Pretty to watch. Ben can afford to be confident with this draw shot. A full draw, just arrive, couple of chances on the jack or the bowl.
Needs to do a bit of work now.
Yeah, it does. It's not a mile away, but is he going to get back?
Just a bit high. That's good by Matty, just asking a couple of questions. He doesn't change his shot. He can get a good look from Carlos.
Right, we have some updates here. I'll need the glasses, so we'll wait to see this bowl out and then we'll go around the grounds. So it'll be 1 to Matty. Might need your help with this too, with your eyes.
Yeah.
But so we've got Nelson Ball 5 over Tim Hicks 4. Interesting, there's 3 Hicks in the field. There's Tim, Corey, and Craig.
Charlie, yeah, that's right.
So a father and 2 sons in the last 32.
And Corey's last year's winner, of course.
Yeah. Ray Martin yet to trouble the scoreboard against Ray Donnell 6. Who have we got here? Moffat and Denton. Denton 3, Moffat 2. Ashley Halls 6. Rossi yet to trouble the board. Rachel Wolfenden, have I said that right?
Yes, Wolfenden, yep.
Wolfenden 2 against the great Nathan Black 3. Wayne Pretty 3. Craig Mills 4. Gary Ball 5. Adam Wilson 4. Wayne Rudiger 7. Scott Colville 2. John Wise yet to trouble the board against Tyson Wilson on 4. Kelly McCarahan 7 against I can't read.
Chris Carswell, yep,
Thanks,
the
Chris
Scottish
Carswell,
international,
4.
yep.
Anne Draffin 4. Ali Forsyth 4. A couple more to go. Charlie Hicks 2. Brett Spur 3. I see Brett Spur wearing glasses now, so he said he can actually see the jack now, so it's got to be beneficial. Josh Studham 4. Great to see Josh out there playing too. Josh Studham 4. Gary Smith 3. Corey Hicks 1. James Madder 3. And last but by no means least, Darren Famillo.
That's it.
4 against Sheridan Bodnar 3. And we'll try our best to keep you updated because I'm sure those watching have got their favourites out there or their club mates playing. So thanks, Scotty Tholborn, for sending that through. Good bowl here.
Yeah, Matty with a lovely correction there. Just a little bit through, but should be enough. You said Josh Studham. Good to see him out there. I marked one of his games yesterday, and he's in good touch, young Joshy.
That's good. I hadn't seen him for a while, so it's good to see him.
Playing well. Could be back in the state system very soon, I believe. So
really? Okay.
Going well at Somerton for the last 4 years. 3 flags for him down there, and one of the top skips in Premier. So
very good. He's always been a good player from his junior days, I guess, going
Absolutely.
back.
Yep. And if you want to know how good Joshy is, just ask him, Steve. He'll tell you.
I've always found him super humble.
He's a good lad.
Good here too. Pushing up. He's got enough.
Yes, he has enough. Good shot.
Been a slight change of length this end with the mat up a couple of metres or so from the tee, so it's more of a 3/4 length end rather than a ditch-to-ditch end. They're both handling it well. They're both right in the areas. There's this big size 5 going here.
He's stalking it.
Got to run. Oh, he just had to pass it. Good bowls, fellas. Very good. Nice to watch. Good to see a nice cross-section of males and females in the field, and especially down the last 32. Quite a few girls out there and really challenging some well-credentialed males too, which is great to see.
Absolutely. Yeah, it is great to see. And of course, if you are thinking about coming down, come down. The bar facilities, the barbecue's going. Great lunch will be supplied. And members' prices behind the bar all day.
It's ridiculous. Close again here.
Matty.
Real close. Oh, he just went through. That's 7 really good bowls.
Yeah, this will be a really high-quality game.
He's got a bit of a chance here, Benny, if he wants to. There's an element of risk about it too, but he could try and sit this blue bowl on the forehand, promote his own. Sit the blue one. He's got his own 2 bowls coming in, so there's a few chances there. And if it goes bad on him, it's probably going to go one worse off, so I'd be just testing a little bit. Looks like he is. He's just paying a little bit of weight to this.
Just going to go under.
Oh, the weight was absolutely spot on too. Great try.
Yeah, well, you called it. You called it glass. That was the shot. He had the perfect weight. So Matty. Five, 8 down. And of course, Easter long weekend. Happy Easter to those out there today.
Yes, and to you too.
Nice to be able to bring you some good quality games of lawn bowls. You get a bit of chocolate this morning, did you? Or?
No, I didn't. No. Don't need it though either. Really.
Just a little loose opener.
Very easy to do.
Uphill back to the clubhouse.
Yeah, I've got to remember that for tonight. I must remember that. Maybe you should play for me.
Definitely not. I think Scotty's marking.
Scotty Tholborn,
yeah, I believe so.
Well, that can't be good either.
Great shot here, Benny.
That's perfect. That's exactly what you want for your first bowl. Perfect. I think they're breaking out some of the old bowls too.
Oh, really? There's a couple of wooden ones.
I don't know if they're going that old. That's Andrew Smith's era, the wooden ones. Mine are just the old Henselite bendy bowls, but I don't know how that's going to go because it means you've got to take a lot more grass, which degree of difficulty is more, and the form's not flash. So anyway, we'll do our best.
It'll even you right up.
It's good again here. That's outstanding, Ben.
Yeah.
Yep, really good. Hasn't made a target. Well, there's nothing to really hit because his first 2 bowls have taken that shot out of play. Oh, there's the updates.
Oh, look at that. How good's that?
That looks really good, doesn't it?
The guys from Spacequake, household names in sporting broadcasting here in Adelaide and around the traps. Excellent. So there you are for the viewers at home. Saves you reading him out now, doesn't it?
Well, I was struggling to see him, to be honest, so it's a big help.
Tyson Wilson from St John's there. Few interstaters. Oh, Benny Bowman.
Benny now, I'd be happy with that because he hasn't fattened the target at all. So that is exceptional. Big question being asked here if Matty, he'd love to get just a really good second shot. I mean, shots, it's possible, but just to try and reduce his count to some extent. Already trailing 5-8. He thinks could be a little bit quick. He's not convinced. Doesn't look too bad. Tell you what, he needs to stop now though. Gee, that's a great try. He knew, I watched his expression and he just felt he was a little fraction quick.
Just the hand drop down, the old handbrake.
He's obviously got good touch if he can pick that. And that's how good these players are, because their touch, their feel, their finesse is that good. And for the uninitiated, they're making this look a lot easier than what it actually is.
Benny changing on the forehand.
Safety first.
Wants to sit that bowl.
Maybe,
wow.
Yeah. Could be the full count here. Yep.
That's how quick it can change.
Ouch, they hurt, those ones. So that's a 4 and a 3 he's picked up throughout the game. And that's the difference in the score.
Yeah, Benny out to a big lead, 12-5, and the scoreboard's not reflective of how Matty's playing either. It's just a couple of ends there where Benny's taken the maximum opportunities presented.
We'll see the venue fill as the day goes on too, as we get down round of 16, quarterfinals later on today. Sunday afternoon, Easter Sunday afternoon, that balcony will fill up.
It will. The locals. We've got a very important man on the scoreboard duties there. Bob Burton, the president of the Adelaide Bowling Club.
Good fella, Bob. Puts a lot of work in for the club. He loves it.
He might pull out the blazer later.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Pinstripe blue blazer.
Nice fellas, good. 2 good bowls. Running a BPL all the time. He's over there supporting the Adelaide team, which he thoroughly enjoys.
He does. Very passionate club man.
Yeah, another good one, Benny.
And Benny is in the zone, isn't he, here?
It's going good.
He's trying.
Forces Carlos to come and have a look. And he's sitting on the fence.
The measure. It is hard as a marker, isn't it, when you get asked the question, you have to be really sure. Don't ever guess.
No, and you don't want to be in the head for too long either, delaying play, holding them up. He just snuck in to have another look then to see if he can work it out. But
so Matty with a chance here.
pretty good.
Looks close.
Very good here. Great shot. Well, that's got to be the shot.
Yep.
Switcheroonie to the backhand. Up and over his front one, or just past it?
Yeah, that's exactly right. One under measure was the call from Carlos. Matty's come up to the head. I like that.
But he just wanting it to turn a little bit here. Or not turn. Oh, he was waving at it anyway. I figured he must have wanted to turn. Or get a bounce here, maybe. Yep,
He did.
it's a little bit sneaky.
Matty with a little grimace.
A wry smile.
So, Matty, just having a little look.
Who's got it, you reckon?
I think Benny might have it with his last. I'm not sure. Either way, I think Matty will be arriving.
Yeah, I do too. Your views will promote his own bowl coming in, sit the yellow bowl, or in the perfect world, trail that jack. He's put it out on a higher line. He's going to need some help here, and he's every chance of getting it. No. Well, all but.
All but, yep.
Probably just hasn't quite had the bounce of the green at this stage either. The rub of the green. Matty's been awfully close.
Yeah, well, he was holding one in a measure.
Cooper's Mild Ale presents the inaugural Cooper PD Classic, a golf tournament for beer drinkers, not golfers, unless you're a golfer who likes beer.
For the chance to play here.
You just need to buy one of these.
Win, and you and a mate get to go to the birthplace of golf.
Scotland.
The Cooper's Mild Ale Cooper PD Classic. Buy any Cooper's Mild Ale to enter today.
Cooper's Brewery.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wonderful Coopers, great sponsors of the Adelaide Bowling Club.
Little buffer here now, 13-5 to Ben.
Yeah, just a little bit stiff that end, Matty. He had a good shot in there, and Benny capitalised with a good weighted shot. Matty will be in for the fight. Don't worry about that.
Absolutely.
He will keep going.
Here's an example of that.
Yep, that's just what the doctor ordered.
Both favouring this. We're sitting on this side that they're playing on the green with the live stream, and they both seem to be favouring this side of the green, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
What would you call that? The southern side? No.
No, this is the eastern
Eastern,
side.
geez, I got no idea.
The East Parklands here, Steve.
Yes, of course. Yep.
So, yes. Vince Calabrese always tunes in from Leppington.
Oh,
He loves the live streams,
Oh, I live
Vince.
near Leppington. I live at Preston, so I'm not far from
Oh, there you
Leppington.
go. G'day, Vince. Ross Flanagan will get you a score for Chris Carswell in a little bit.
Righto, Jared.
Yep.
Who's going to win the event?
Oh, gee whiz.
You've only got 32 to choose from.
Nathan Black.
Nathan Black.
Yep.
Okay.
He's in the zone.
Okay.
And Chloe's here, and of course Chloe will be egging him on because the deeper that he goes into the tournament, the more money he can take back to Sydney with him.
Excellent here. Matty
Great
Northcott.
shot.
Well done. Very good.
Yeah, very good, Matty.
Should be keeping him on the straight and narrow, you reckon?
Yes, no, very much so. Lovely girl, Chloe. She's been supporting him. So, Benny, what has he got?
There's a chance.
Oh, he's just a little bit... No.
Is that enough for second?
Could be.
Maybe. Not sure. Carlos is having a look. We'll see. Might give us an indication here.
Well, this will be a little bit of a
One to measure.
settler for Matty. Matty will be happy that he's holding.
Little touch to guarantee
Yeah.
three would be nice.
That'd just give him a nice confidence booster. We'll be joined by a special guest soon, Steve Hicks, the tournament director and a great man of the Adelaide Bowling Club. Matty down on the forehand.
Watching it.
He is.
He's very close here. A little piece of the jack here would be great for him. Now he needs to stop though. Oh, he's falling back.
Does.
Yep. So that's got to be, if the other one was a measure, that's got to be a chance, surely.
Benny's looking at him.
Not giving much away, the boys. Get the tape out.
Yeah. So one gets flicked out.
Excellent camera work.
See how steady.
Yeah.
Good fat touch on that. That's what you want. Oh no, he's not. Oh no.
Not satisfied with that.
He's on the TV. All right, here we go. That's better. Big fat touch. He's probably not used to that. That is a ITO tape. That one. It's got a little bit of flex in it.
It's
That's
looking like 3.
Yeah.
It is 3. That's a good pick up for Matty at this stage of the game. Well played. He'll want to use that measure again.
Yeah, they're a little bit different, those ITO, the bowls line markers. They've got a little bit of flex in them, and
Have they?
They are a little bit different to the everyday tape.
I'm not a huge fan of the string measure.
Okay.
It's just a personal. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them, but I'm just not a huge fan of them for absolute accuracy.
What are you, the old school steel tape one?
Yeah, I don't mind them.
Yeah.
I don't mind them. Yep.
Okay. They do get a bit kinky, the steel tape ones, though.
Yeah, they can. Yep.
All right, well, here we go. So the viewers at home asked for an update. In particular, Chris Carswell. Well, there it is. He's one down. Gee whiz, Ray Denelt is going all guns
It's good to
blazing.
see him out there playing too, because he had a few health issues, Ray, I think.
The Ninja, from McLaren Vale.
Yeah.
Yep, great guy.
Gary Ball.
Yep, and Tyson Wilson. So there you go, fans at home.
Ashley Hall's going well. As you say, Ray Denelt.
Here comes a little bit of light rain too.
Yeah, you can definitely see it and hear it now.
So Matty Northcott with a couple of good openers, holding a good 2. And we welcome to the microphone the tournament director and a grade of the Adelaide Bowling Club, Steve Hicks.
Just about. Thanks, Jared. Appreciate that.
Morning, mate. How are you?
Very good, very good. And it's an interesting day out there. I'm sure you've called it, the fact that it's humid and it's not Adelaide weather, is it?
It is humid, it is still, and there's a little bit of moisture and falling from the clouds, but the greens are in tip-top shape.
And now we're needing a Matty Northcott comeback to tighten the game up, not for any other reason. And it'd be nice to have a tight game on this rink.
He's got 3 good bowls here to start off with. I was saying to Steve before, Matty, he'll know these greens well.
Yes, he managed to be a club champion twice in the height of the Tholborn almost being unbeatable days.
Absolutely.
So,
yep. Benny just struggling a bit here. Yeah, Matty had many successes here. As you said, dual club champion, a couple of flags here as well.
Yep. So he's a good lad too. So it's very hard to be unbiased, but we are, because I know my brother's played a lot of bowls with Ben Bowman. So if it got too one-sided, we'll get Tim off the other green.
They can have a box off.
So
and Matty on the backhand. This is coming down nicely. Great shot here. Well, he's got a full count.
Yep.
And of course, these tournaments can't happen without the volunteers and the committee and the club and the sponsors.
It's been a huge year for people helping. It really has. You know, there's years gone by where you really are struggling with help, but I think our club now has a culture of people helping, and then there's people from other clubs that just love coming here and giving their time to, especially for markers. It's is that cutting out?
Dear. I don't think so.
Might have,
it's definitely 3.
3 for sure, and possibly.
He had a beautiful weight too.
Because this is the first year in many years that we're running the umpires and markers without the help of Sandy Wallace.
Yes.
And we weren't sure how that would go. We're all sort of newbies running around.
Oh, it is a 4.
It's a 4.
Well, he gets that 4 back that he gave Benny a little bit earlier.
Yep.
And now it's really tightened up. Yeah, so Sandy is away?
Oh, no, Bruce isn't as well as he
Okay.
can be, and so she's making sure that Bruce is at home with her. They did come down on I'm going to say the Friday, and stayed for the whole day, and Benny was away, and I roped Sandy in to do work, and people thought, oh, nothing's changed, but they thought she was desperate to do work, but they didn't realise I had a gun.
Oh, okay. Well, g'day to Harry at home at Glenelg. They'll be watching, hopefully.
Absolutely, yep. Stay off the licorice, Bruce.
Oh, Maddie. Not a bad opener.
This is a great example of bowls fluctuating, isn't it? A minute ago, Maddie was almost out of it, well, to a point, and it's just all changed now. Benny needs one close to just get himself back on track.
The scoreboard wasn't quite reflective. Maddie was, he was around the area, and Benny capitalised on a couple of shots. But if there's one thing, having played with Maddie before, he loves a fight. Probably might have been a touch nervous early, and of course he had to have some Flexol pain relieving gel. It was a tight driver.
Is that cash for comments, is it?
No, we're not sponsored. We've got many great sponsors. Cooper's just before, who have been great supporters of the club. But no, he did need it. I tell you what, I might need a little bit of this after marking those 3 games yesterday, I tell you.
I've never heard of it.
Benny they won't be wasted back there. Maddie needs a toucher. There is a little bit of light sprinkle.
Yeah, it's slightly heavier than it was 2 moments ago.
Might just take a little bit of finish off the green, but well, I called for the toucher, Steve.
You did. You've done well.
There it is. Yep. Great shot.
Did you have good games marking yesterday?
I had 2 very long games.
Did you?
But no, they were good. Yep, some good bowls. Benny just drifting a bit high. You can just see a little bit of the grass peeking up on the bowls. And you are right, Steve. It is just a smidgen heavier. But it's very pleasant, the weather. It's not cold.
Oh, no. But, Scotty's an enthusiastic weatherman, so catch his attention.
Yes.
Maybe find out whether it looks like it's going to be a long period of this drizzle.
I did get a message from Simon Gator Johnson driving down from the York Peninsula to say that there is a little bit of light rain on its way, and it is right. But after this little front, we've got some clear air.
Okay.
Matty just pushing that one a little bit too. He wanted to get at the back.
I think if he could have sat the second wood, he would have made 3, and that might have been his intention with the weight.
Now, this is the 62nd event of the Masters. Now, people sometimes get confused because they associate the word Masters with Masters games, but essentially the Masters comes from Masters status when you win a club singles title or better.
And that was a famous status around Australian bowls. And it got to the stage where we were the only master event left. And so we've changed the rules slightly, and now we don't make a big deal of it, but we allow invited players. So it's still basically you can enter if you've won a club championship, but if younger people I give invitations to, because most really good young bowlers these days go and play at the top clubs, and to win the club singles when there's 2 or 3 Australian players in the team, you're probably not going to win a club singles. So so we've relaxed the rule, and as we're the only people that had only club that had Masters left, that's how it's eventuated to invitation anyway.
Oh, Matty's just popped that jack into the ditch after picking up one. So 13-all on the scoreboard.
Might have been adrenaline.
Yeah, yep. Maybe he thought that he needed to give it a bit more with the rain falling.
But you're right, though. Any time I've described that I'm working at the Masters for the weekend, people all assume it's old people. And I say, well, no, all the good bowlers tend to be under 30. So it's usually a good conversation starter, actually.
And you mentioned that before, some of the younger ones that might not have a club singles, they've normally won an under-18 title, singles title somewhere, or...
Because in days gone by, that didn't qualify them, an under-18 title, even if you'd won the under-18 Australian title.
Yeah, that's right.
So this is a much better way of getting a fair field.
Your favourite Masters over the years? Do you have a favourite? Would it be last year when your nephew won it?
That brought a tear to my eye. But the one that always sticks in my mind, and it's good that he's not around because he doesn't need me talking about him, but Glasson playing Adrian Green one year,
right,
where there was a lot of spectators in front of the club, and they kept bringing the mat up and trailing the jack into the ditch, and nobody could see a thing. And it was the marker or something sticking his head over the bank, telling everybody who had shot.
Oh dear!
That just shows how much technology has improved the game.
Oh, Matty Northcott with a couple of pearlers here.
Yep.
He's just finding his rhythm now, but Benny.
This is going to help.
Yeah, good shot. There's been some great games here over the years. There's an old clip going around on YouTube of the great late Paul Richards playing Rob Perella, I think, here. I reckon it was, back in the 80s. The club was packed. Supporters all around the greens.
Yep. I got a feeling that it was very close to the ABC doing their show from the 60s and 70s and 80s, Jack High or whatever.
Jack High, yep.
And they were in Adelaide and found that they could televise another, sort of class event.
Yep, absolutely. Yep. So Matty just with a little loose one there. Benny just pushing. I reckon they're just adjusting with this little bit of moisture that's fallen from the sky. It has stopped. to a light mist. And once this front passes, there's a little bit less behind it. A couple of loose ones. And I was mentioning before our president, Bob Burton, on the scoreboard there.
Yeah, it was 50-50 whether he would do it, and I said, you'll be on camera for a fair bit. And he sort of, you've never seen a man say yes so quickly. I'm only joking, of course. And
so, I think it's one to Matty.
It is.
Yep.
Because one of the great secrets of the next 2 days is who will do the final mark-wise. There's, I've never seen people buy Benny so many coffees and beers in all my life.
Well, who did last year's final?
I want to say Rob.
Rob, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you share it around? Rob, you can't do this year's. You did last year's.
No, I think S. Wallace, she comes up with the best.
Okay.
In her opinion. So maybe Benny have another opinion.
Yeah. Well, Matty has hit the front. 14-13. Just finding his groove.
So he is from the knockouts. He is the seed for this. He is the highest seed for this, isn't he? He must have gone through his section with quite a large upshots.
He did. Yep. Yeah. So obviously, this being a green, obviously the televised green, we sat around last night and had a bit of a think about what might be the best game out of the highest seeds, and we came up with this one.
Yep, Scotty rang me and I said absolutely. So
he gave the tick of approval.
Yep.
And there's Steve Glasson just up there on the patio, doing his rounds, saying good morning to everyone.
He's hardly known, is he? I don't know how he talks to everyone. See, Wayne Rudiger looks like he's well and truly
he's in
on the way to the next round.
Yep. We'll get you some live scores as the games get a little bit tighter towards the end. Benny Bowman.
Looking for a second.
Great shot.
And has found it.
Needed that one. One and a measure is the call from Carlos. So we've got some viewers tuning in from all around Australia. Shadow. G'day, Shadow.
I certainly do.
Yeah. We've got...
one of the great characters of our game.
Absolutely. We've got Shadow tuning in. Dwayne Woods from the Gladstone Bowling Club. There we go. Benny just in a good spot.
Maybe protecting the back.
Matty Northcott asking the question here.
Do you think he's playing weight, or is he going to just try and drift it off?
I think he's going to be arriving, but he doesn't like it. It's tight. Yep, that was his speed. The Cooper's signs look beautiful on the green. Benny Bowman. Oh, he deserves the Coopers after that. Oh, great shot.
Fantastic.
Well, he needed that.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to take a break now, and you're going to stay on because the great man Steve Glasson's coming back, and he can ask a few more questions of you, and I'll be back shortly.
Hope so.
Right.
Morning, Steve.
I'm back.
You're good.
How are you going?
Yes, I'm much better for you being here, knowing what you're doing.
I don't know about that, but well done on what's been another hugely successful Adelaide Masters with a big day or two ahead of, well, big 2 days ahead of us still with the rounds of 32, 16 and 8 today and then semi-finals and finals tomorrow. It's going to come down to some of the best players in the game deciding who's going to take it out this year for sure, and we're seeing some great form here between these two players as well, as expected, so...
There's some wonderful matchups across the green.
There is, isn't there?
Yep.
There certainly is.
Yep.
This being one of them for sure. Two state players.
Yep.
And a real arm wrestle now. So your time would have been hectic. I apologise if I've gone over anything that you've already gone over, but your time would have been hectic coming into this event, setting it all up and doing all the work and the hard yards.
It was. The one advantage we had this year, and it is a much bigger year than anything else, is the fact that Scotty now is our bowls manager rather than our greenkeeper.
Yeah.
So which has worked two ways. The greens are really good now.
Yes. I sort of have had a similar discussion with him, which
we
doesn't
joke
sit all that well. But
we joke about it.
Yeah,
but,
of course. Yeah.
But he puts a lot of effort into the Masters, and it really needed almost like a professional to start running it.
Yes. Yeah.
Rather than us doing a great job, but all as part-timers. And, it's been really good.
We were talking earlier, you've got a great band of volunteers here, haven't you? I know a lot of clubs do, but I mentioned yesterday I came in and it was a flurry of people, from either marking to cooking barbecues to just doing the rubbish to everything, the umpires, etc., etc. And then this morning, I came in again and there's volunteers on rollers, rolling the greens and setting up the rinks, and again the markers getting organised for the day. It's really a well managed squad you've got going.
Culture breeds culture.
Yes.
And someone comes to the club and they realise that it's almost a done thing to do
put your hand up.
Yeah, put your hand up. Yeah.
Yep.
And it makes it so much easier. So the bigger the club gets, the more volunteers we have.
Oh, it's fabulous. Well done. And I've had a successful year throughout Pennant and everything else. And then, you're ideally situated here, which the club these days in particular is taking more and more advantage of with your functions, your corporate functions and your barefoot bowls and everything else that goes on here. There's always something happening, isn't there?
Yeah, it is.
Adelaide, yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, and what a bowling club, if you can, it should be a well-used centre, shouldn't it?
Yeah, for the community. Yep.
Yeah, for the community, and so Adelaide does that.
Exceptionally well. Holding a good couple here, Ben. It's been a little run from Matthew of late here to get back into this game, so turning a real arm wrestle now, so wouldn't be surprised if we see weight here. How much is the question? He's got two best back. He'd love to get this jack through. It's a plan. He's got to be somewhere near the target here. It's close. Oh, he just peeled off the front one. Could have easily got a result out of that. So Ben will breathe a sigh of relief because he was certainly in the area. Yeah, he just had to miss his own, really, and he had it all the way. Yikes. It's a game of inches. You can be so close and get nothing. You can be a fair way off target sometimes and get a result too. It's pretty unpredictable at times, this game.
Ben needed a bit of a change, didn't he? Because,
Yes.
he, as you say, Matty had gone on a run, and now Ben's changed it for 2 ends in a row, or it might even be 3. But,
I asked Jared his pick earlier. Who's your pick? If you had to pick one to take it out, the whole thing.
I'd be boring and go Nathan Black.
Well, that's what he said basically the same thing. So, yeah.
Yep. Nathan doesn't tend to have good and bad days. He has good days and very good days.
Yeah, exceptional and highly exceptional days. Yeah,
so
yeah.
It doesn't fluctuate too much.
No. And he's been having a very good time of it too. So, right in contention for Com Games selection as well. Coming up, 4 players heading to Scotland.
Okay. One of our markers from yesterday and the day before, Alana, she's unable to come down today and she wants us to say hello, so we'll do that.
Well, good morning, Alana.
Being she's a new bowler and she's a great volunteer and she's already learnt to mark.
Has been a member here?
Yes.
Yeah, good on her. That's really good. Is she a product of Barefoot Bowls or something like that?
No, her husband played bowls many years ago before he went into the RAF.
Okay.
And anyway, she came from the RAF too, I think.
Okay.
But Alana thought she would work out marking, and she did. But then she marked a game the other day where jacks were flying everywhere, and for a first-year marker, she asked if she could be excused. And
a bit intimidating.
Yeah, it was intimidating, but
Yeah.
it was not. I was pleased that she put her hand up and said it's intimidating.
Well, a good learning curve for her as well.
Yep.
Matty played a great shot just then.
He has,
From a front toucher. No, good on her. He's either a touch high or a touch quick.
Yep.
Depending on what he was trying there.
Yes, Matty needs to wrestle back that momentum he had half an hour ago.
Yeah. Which he's very capable of doing. Just needs to get down to these yellow ones in front of them if he can. Just trying to get back. No, just not quite enough.
An interesting thing, there's a lady playing against Blackie. I'll just wait for this.
Just a bit tight.
And
Surprised he played it with that much weight there, but he was obviously confident getting it, so... And sorry, I interrupted.
No, that's right. No, there's a lady playing against Blackie there, and I can't tell you a Christian name. I know her name's Wolfenden. But she assumed that she had a thought that she might not be required, and she finished up being the 32nd qualifier,
wow.
so one of the 3 lucky losers. But she was down on the York Peninsula playing in a tournament.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, will she say that she's not coming back? But she did the right thing, and she knew that playing Nathan Black is a great experience anyway.
Absolutely. Rachel.
Yep.
Yeah. Good on her. And you're right, what a great experience playing one of the best in the country and the world, Nathan Black.
Yep.
Oh dear, good. Now, is he running fast enough here?
Has he made it?
I'm not sure if he has. I don't think so.
Looking live, it looks good, but on the screen,
yeah,
it's only one. Matty's put up one.
Nothing in at 15-17.
This is what you would hope on the live stream, Rick.
There'll be some twists and turns yet, no doubt, too. It generally is. Just a few spots again coming down. I think it's supposed to threaten a little bit more later this afternoon, isn't it? By the forecast only.
Jared did have a look on his phone, and it is. It looks like it eventually stopped.
Good.
And when we say stop, it's not really raining.
No. Could change the green by half a second or so. Your bowls can pick up a little bit of loose stuff off the green and just slow it down a touch. So the players will be mindful to keep an eye on that. Stay alert just in case there's any subtle changes to the pace.
tell you what we're really proud of, Steve, is the artwork on the green done by a newish member.
Yeah.
Who's done those signs virtually by hand.
Wow,
those Cooper's signs.
Really?
So I hope Coopers appreciate it.
Got some talented people then. I couldn't do that. It'd be a mess. Close here weight-wise. Oh, yeah, a little shimmy. Close. Yes, it would be a disgusting mess.
You have to have a beer just to stop the shakes, wouldn't you, Steve?
Oh, no, just you got to know your limitations, haven't you?
Yeah,
and that would be one of them.
Yeah.
Good here, Benny.
This is good.
Oh, a couple of little scuds just coming through on the radar. Nothing too sinister, I don't think, is there?
No, it's clearish after that.
So Matty just taking his time here, evaluating the best options as he sees it. He's looking at his forehand, probably coming around his own short front bowl. Even if it gets a little bit past is all right. Well, no, he's going whack. Not a bad option, just played a little bit high. I thought he might save that till his last bowl, but...
We'll give him the credit, he needed a sighter.
Yeah. He's trying to change this up a little bit if he can.
Yep.
Yeah, the other option is he gets past, so that's option number 2. Now decision time.
It's possibly only one now.
Yeah. I almost think he's committed to playing this again now. Again, we were saying earlier, it's really down to your own confidence of what you believe is your best chance of conversion, you know, so...
Yep.
A bit heavier, that rain. Definitely have the potential to change the pace of the green for a little while.
I think so. The greens are running beautifully.
Oh, they're magnificent, yeah. Magnificent. If you play on these every day of the week, you'd be very, very happy. Roll them up and take them home.
If only they were like this in November, Steve. Surely they're not.
No, well, different season, isn't it, altogether too?
Yeah.
Right, on the attack. No, much more controlled now. How are we going here? He's got to run. Needs to run.
Get a result.
Just out.
Yep.
So now it opens up the door for Benny here, because any jack movement is very positive for him. Depends how, well, I'm just going to say how gutsy he is to whether he commits to really chasing this jack to get it down the line a metre or so.
And a number at this stage would be...
massive.
Yeah, massive, yep.
Let's see what he does. See what sort of frame of mind he's in. Doesn't need a lot of weight. He's definitely having a crack at it. And he wants to stay off the front blue one. Very close here. Little edge onto the jack. Oh, he's stiff. Couldn't have played that much better. What a great attempt.
I'll leave it with you, Steve, and I'll catch up later.
Nice to talk to you. Thanks, mate. Well done. Really unlucky. There was a really positive attempt. He gets that perfect. It's 4, and he's on the springboard to go out. Full credit for the attempt, and oh, so close.
Yep, absolutely. Atmosphere's building in the clubhouse. I've just done a little bit of a walk around, and some visitors have arrived.
See, they've got the live stream on the big screen inside as well, so there'll be patrons in there taking advantage of the hospitality that is the Adelaide Bowls Club.
Did you get any insights off of Steve? What's he thinking? Is he happy?
I think he's very happy. I think he had a lot of good to say about the work that's gone into it, particularly by management and the volunteers, which I wholeheartedly agree with. He said the culture in the club's unreal and people are always putting their hand up to help in any way they can, which is really good. And it's been obvious by just seeing what's going on here. So full credit to everybody involved. It was interesting yesterday. I came over and had a couple of beers, and just talking to people I do know and new acquaintances that are here, and they all had one thing in common, and that was how much they enjoy coming to this event and the hospitality that's provided to them by the club and everyone here. And it was so consistent across the board. So it says a lot about the club. Brilliant.
Yeah, great shot, Benny Bowman. Yeah, no, you definitely do get that vibe, and having been involved in the club this year, you definitely do see the wonderful work that the management and committee and the members and the volunteers all put together. They love this event. They love putting on a show. We've got a good show here too between Matty Northcott and Ben Bowman.
Yeah, it's going down the wire at this stage. He's just underplayed the line of this, so chance for Benny here. He'd love to smother this jack here or hide it a little bit.
Yeah, Matty's did a lot of work to get back into the game, and after being down a lot earlier, and Benny just dialed in. He's put another one in there.
He would like just to touch around the corner, but there is a couple of gaps there, so it's not. It's a handy three at this stage. It's going to take something really good from Matty to change this up. Very capable of doing it. Is he high enough? Yes, he is. Certainly he is. Oh, that's stiff. That is unlucky. But he might just try and cover these two blue bowls. I'm not sure. He'll either go for the jugular and try and draw one, or get out amongst these blue ones. He's very good. Well, I think that'll count.
That's in.
This is huge. Oh, just look at that. Just bounces off. You need the rub of the green, especially when you're playing great players. Now, this is huge.
On the forehand.
He's watching it. He's certainly interested.
Arriving weight.
Very interested.
He's close.
This is magnificent. That is shot of the day.
Shot. Matty Northcott.
That is the play of the day thus far. What a shot.
Brilliant. He knew out of the hand too, didn't he?
Yep.
He got on the trot.
And he's pretty happy with that. You can see the almost a fist pump.
Yep.
That
is a great bowl.
Yeah. I mean, if he drops four there, he's in all sorts of trouble. A lot of grief. Now he's right in this, and that will give him a great deal of confidence now.
That is the shot of the day so far. Cooper's shot of the day.
I love it.
We've got a score update coming for those at home. Get that up on the screen. For those of you asking the other games that are going around.
Around the grounds.
I do have to give a special shout out to my great aunt, Barbara O'Loughlin, Auntie Barb.
Auntie Barb's.
It was her 94th birthday during the week.
Good on her.
And she's watching at home with Auntie Kay, Uncle John and Uncle Don.
Excellent.
All the great uncles and aunts tuning in. Keen night owlers too, Uncle John and Auntie Kay.
Good on them. And 94 and going pretty
going
good.
Well.
Good
yeah,
on her. Good
going
on her.
well. So happy birthday, Auntie Barb.
Yeah, happy birthday, Auntie Barb's.
Matty with a really good first one here.
I'll say. Some good games on here. And Draffen, if I say that correctly. Draffen,
yeah.
Giving Ali Forsyth a very experienced long-term Kiwi international a real run for his money here. Where would Anne come? Do you know where she comes
from? Victoria, I believe.
Oh, Victoria, okay.
Yeah. Yep. Well, we've already got one in the clubhouse down the bottom left-hand corner there. Josh Studham out.
Yes.
Gone.
Yeah.
Gary Smith.
25-8.
Gary Ball, 25-6 winner over Adam Wilson. Matty, great shot.
Brilliant, Matty.
So we've got 2 games that have finished.
Chris Carswell, there was a check-in there earlier, so he's 12-all with Kelly McCarron.
Ray Martin's fought back against
He has.
Ray Donnell.
It was 12-0, I think it was, wasn't it, earlier?
So there you go.
Well, the pot's thickening here as well.
Oh, this is a big bowl here from Matty.
Craig Mills on the back foot. Craig would be an event favourite too. He's down 16-10. Generally always around the pointy end, Craig, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Matty.
He's pretty good again here.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good home. A little
Very
bit of
good.
insurance back there.
Over to you, Benny. Here he goes on the backhand.
He's up. Is he too far up? Yes.
Okay, what does Matty do here?
How quickly does he get? I mean, last end, Benny's holding 4.
Yep.
Matt's got to draw his last, which he
Yep.
does to a tee. This time he's drawing for a lie of 3.
Yeah, the game can change. Ebbs and flows, singles.
I think he'd like a really nice, tight, neat counter here, I think.
Can tuck that jack away. Finishes a little bit behind, that's good. Stalking it.
It's pretty good. It's going to count. Count and cover.
Yep.
That's well played. Very good shot.
Very well played.
So now the heat's on Ben. Last end, it was on Matty. This end, it's on Ben. It changes all the time. The twists and the turns and the highs and the lows, the ups and the downs.
They're going blow for blow. Put the boxing pun in there.
Yep. Which Benny knows all about.
Absolutely. Oh, Benny Bowman.
Playing weight here.
Yeah, definitely.
He is. Attacking. For the jack, I think, of all things, but...
Could get a
other
result
options.
here.
Well, he's probably got a good result out of that, really.
Yep.
It looks like he might just be one down now.
He's in the area. Matty's bowl.
One down a lot better than 3 down.
Yeah. One shot to Matty. Benny just coming down and having a look.
I guess we can have a bit of a chat because we didn't really talk too much about Benny so far, but he was born in 1994. He's a cleaner as an occupation, and his hobby is boxing. So I'm going to support him because I don't want to get the wrong side of him. Right-handed, as you would have seen, first started bowling in 2006, and he plays out of the Grange Bowling Club here in Adelaide. Beautiful Grange Bowls Club. XG size 5s because of his big hand. His first major bowls achievement was an under-18 state singles. His goal in bowls is keep playing as high as level as possible. Some bowls highlights, and it's quite impressive, really. AO semi-final the 4s, so semi-finalist in the Australian Open 4s. Premier League flag at Grange, and a state team member for South Australia. His favourite player is his fellow clubmate Wayne Rudiger, and his kooky point, again, is his big hands. That's why he's using the size 5. So.
Absolutely. And
if he's a boxer with big hands, he probably wouldn't want to be on the back end of that, and a brilliant opening bowl from Matty there to kick off this end, going back towards the club.
Great shot by Matty. Yeah, Benny's originally a country lad, I believe, Wasley's, I believe.
Okay.
So played out there and out north, and then, of course, has learnt a lot of his bowls under Wayne Rudiger at Grange.
Great mentor to have.
Well, they're nice and close to each other. They're on the rink next door.
Yeah, yeah.
Matty with a beautiful opener.
That's perfect, isn't it? And really, Ben's is very good too, because no point dropping short to that, which he hasn't, and he's just got past it. Straight away gives him a bowl in contention to use later on in this end. So
that so often happens, doesn't it? You've got a front toucher and you
kick yourself. And it's a brain explosion, really, because anywhere between the jack and the ditch in this situation
is a good bowl.
The second bowl would have been ideal.
Yep.
So it's a lapse of concentration. That's all. We're all guilty of it. Yeah, two good bowls. He's setting a little trap here, perhaps.
Yeah, Matty just needs to get to those two. There's some great uniforms on display today as well. Ali Forsyth, the cobra, the big cobra on the back.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, Matty's, he's not happy.
No, he wouldn't be happy with those two, especially after such a good first bowl.
Yeah, two loose ones.
Would not be happy. Just a little opportunity, a hard one, but a gettable one for Benny. How's his weight here? It's pretty close.
He is.
Very close.
Great shot.
Very close. Oh, he's stiff.
Dear.
He's put it from one side of the bowl to the other. It's a really good shot. That's where you've got to have a sense of humour. Because otherwise, it can be brutal on your brain. Like any more of that jack then.
Actually, there is an ex-Adelaide member. He's a premiership player at Sturt Bowling Club. They're up into Div 2. He's a keen lawn bowler, and he's a psychiatrist, Dr. Richard Weeks. So I think, if anyone today needs a little...
Would that be good or too much? I don't know.
I'm sure he'll be down a little bit later on.
Be interested to have a chat to him.
It would be.
Yeah. Right.
This is better.
Determined to reach here. It's very good here. This is just about perfect.
Oh, this is what you call a brilliant correction.
Yeah, that is... I often say it, but he couldn't have walked down and placed it
any better. Yeah, no, great shot by Matty Northcott. He would be real dirty with his second and third bowl. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Be interested to see if he plays a little bit more weight at this now, Ben. On either hand. He's got both hands available to him. He can crack it on the forehand.
All right. Over to you, Benny Bowman.
Oh, he's not playing big weight, but he will be trying to land the bowl or trail the jack.
He's stalking.
Is he going to get back? It's just holding off. It's a mighty effort. Great try. Okay, new leader. Carlos waiting for confirmation. 2 it is. A new leader, 19-18 Matty. We're going down to the wire here.
Cooper's Mild Ale presents the inaugural Cooper PD Classic, a golf tournament for beer drinkers, not golfers, unless you're a golfer who likes beer.
For the chance to play here.
You just need to buy one of these.
Win, and you and a mate get to go to the birthplace of golf.
Scotland.
The Cooper's Mild Ale Cooper PD Classic. Buy any Cooper's Mild Ale to enter today.
Even makes you thirsty.
Yeah, the Cooper PD Classic. Get your entries in. And Cooper's a household name in South Australia. Great
household name everywhere.
Everywhere now in the eastern states. You can get it on tap. And
Matty.
Oh, Matty Northcott.
Scintillating stuff.
Oh, this is when you can really now pop it into fifth gear and away you go.
Yeah, well, he's doing that at present. But not riding this man off either.
This is where a little bit of the local Matty playing here for several years, and a dual club champion winner during the Scotty Thalborn era.
That's fair.
Can play.
Well, he drew a front touch of first bowl last end and dropped 2 bowls short, so he's learnt from that.
Yep.
That's spot on.
Textbook 1-on-1 behind. The rain has stopped now, so that shower that come through before has stopped.
Should be right for a while now too, is it? I think the forecast, but... Oh, Benny just peeling off the back one. Still 2.
And I did get a message come through from Arnie Barb to thank for the shout-out, Steve. So
oh, that's lovely. Good on her.
Having morning tea down there at West Lakes.
Beautiful. Did you buy a present?
No, I didn't. No, I know. I might have to pop down next week and pop my head in and say g'day.
What do you buy a 94-year-old?
Oh, chocolates. Something. Maybe just a little bit short there.
Yeah.
And the crowd is building too. Both greens and several different clubs being well supported, and
should be good enough for second, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, well done.
Good shot.
That's very good.
Matty coming up and having a look here. I do like this.
Well, we're into the pointy end of the game now as well, aren't we? So, I mean, every bowl counts from bowl 1 of the match, but if I'm making any sense, even more so now. You know, it's critical that your wastage is limited and that you don't provide your opposition with any chances to get multiples or anything like that. It can really burn you.
Well, we've got over a couple of hundred people tuning in on Facebook and another couple of hundred on YouTube, so we're going well.
Excellent. Right, on the backhand. Just trying to draw a shot, I think. Nice, neat one. Likes it. Got to run now. He did.
Yeah.
And he did. That's a really good shot.
Tell you what, it does frame up for
it does, doesn't it? Look,
Benny Bowman.
Now, just check the bias in the bowl. Yeah, we'll see weight here. Controlled weight.
Yeah. He does have a mean drive on him too.
Hit and run he's looking for here.
I think he's just caught a high. Oh, no.
Well, he might have escaped any penalty there. I think that original shot bowl has gone out far enough to not count, so still just the 2. 2 it is.
Yeah. I thought I might have gone a little bit aggressive there. I thought he might have really
quicker.
wind up. Yeah, he's got a beautiful drive on him. Gee whiz. Yeah, just got caught high with the speed.
Yeah, I thought I was going to hang around for a minute for 3, but...
Tell you what, if that bowl of Matty's went onto the jack with a bit of speed...
21-18, so it can conclude in one end now, possibly. I'm not willing for that to happen.
Now, what do we call it? Do we call it the dance floor, the runway, the
springboard?
The springboard.
There's a whole range of options, isn't there? But
I got in trouble last year. I think I called it, I can't remember, the runway.
I think I remember having this conversation with you last year.
I remember it. A few critiquing messages the last 12 months. Done a couple of commentary gigs in between.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it's been good fun. And, of course, you've come off of fine form in New South Wales, Bowls New South Wales, the Champions Week over there, the state events and all that sort of stuff.
I don't know about fine form, but the great thing was, just like this morning, we had great games to call, which was really good. This is good.
Yeah, Benny needs a real close one. Stating the obvious, but...
Nice. Matty might swing over here to the forehand, No. He thought about it. He flipped the bowl over. Now he's flipped it back. So it tells you he's got a degree of confidence on this backhand. the yellow bell is shot anyway. That's the other factor. So,
Exactly.
and look at this. They're like magnets. Oh, he's just flipped past it. So it's interesting. Good shot.
Fall over.
Yeah,
You could have it.
that could be good enough. Good decision, Matty.
Local knowledge.
Carlos having a bit of a look.
Yep.
I'm sure you get asked a question if nothing changes. Right. Going to ask the question, is he?
Yep, there it is. Wonder Matty. Last
Thanks.
bowl was shot.
Oh, yeah. Touch of time.
These don't the umpire uniforms look good? Puma.
They do, yeah.
National
Look sharp.
Umpire, yep.
Touch of time, Matty Northcott.
Yep. Don't know if he's there.
Runs hard now. He's going to go close.
Go.
Oh, it was a good call of yours.
Yeah, it's that. There's many a time when you do think you have arrived, going back to the clubhouse, and you just, oh no, I didn't send it. Benny.
Down to the shot pole with this weight, not
No,
quite.
it's going to stay out there. Well,
He's beaten the back one though, which is important. So that gives him another one in the head. So for Matthew, I think he's just add a foot or so on his last and draw another shot. Turn his own or pass it, and he counts.
we'll get you a score update on the other rinks shortly.
He's certainly up. Well,
Okay.
I think really just for Ben here, it's a backhand draw up and over his own, or passing it for shot. Nothing really on to make numbers.
Just looking behind me, Brett Spur is 14-17 down against Charlie Hicks.
It's a good game.
And Corey Hicks is 19-20 down against Jimmy Mader.
Oh,
Here we go, Benny Bowman.
just trying to up and over his own here for shot. And
just
similar to his
a bit
last,
high.
it's just
Yep.
outside it. So this be another one to Matty.
Okay. Matty Northcott,
Creeping towards that magical number of 25.
one shot.
22-18. Do we have any idea of who might be on the stream game later today? Or
No,
not?
we
no,
don't.
We don't know.
We're not sure. We'll just see what happens and who gets through. But there's quite a few Semaphore Bowling Club people tuning in and wishing their local superstar the best. I reckon we'll see a few of them come down if he gets through.
Good. That'll
They'll
be
come
good.
down. Here we go. Here's this live score update for those asking at home.
Beautiful.
There's a couple already in the clubhouse. Oh, Tim Hicks is 24-17 up against Nelson Ball.
Yeah. I didn't recognise Nelson yesterday. I hadn't seen him for a while, and he's got the beard now, and I didn't recognise him at first.
Yeah, he's a big beard. Craig Mills, one up.
Now he's a couple behind before, so he's
Yep.
up by one. Nathan Blake 18-10. So that's closed up a little bit too.
Yep. Tyson Wilson in front. Chris Carswell 3 behind.
Sharon Bodnar doing well.
Yeah, good to
You
see
got
the
16,
Adelaide
11.
crew there. Yeah,
Yep.
sorry.
This top corner one, this
Yeah.
Moffat and Denton 13 all that's got a little bit of life in that game yet, hasn't
Absolutely.
it? If it keeps going that way.
And the two Rays. A
Yeah.
ding-dong battle there.
Yeah.
All right, Matty Northcott.
Very good.
He's in the zone now,
Very
Steve.
good. Yeah, he has gone up a gear, hasn't he?
Killer is in the zone. He's one of those blokes that you just love to go into battle with, you know, having been an ex-teammate of his at Holdfast Bay, you just know what you're going to get. Unlucky. Him and another viewer watching in from home, Ashley Close, you just know. You'd rather be on their side than...
Going to keep going. Being an East Coaster, I used to have a saying, play the 80 minutes, because I played a bit of rugby league when I was younger.
Yeah.
So in my self-talk during a game, if I was on the back foot or something, I'd keep saying, let's play the 80 minutes. Because you just never know
what can happen.
What can happen, yep. Never, never, ever give in. Maybe I'm just plain stubborn, which is part of it.
True. You never lose that competitive edge either, do you, Glass?
Oh, I think I've lost it now a bit, but yeah.
Benny Bowman.
Close to the shot bowl here. He's played this.
Great
shot. Just what the doctor ordered. Brilliant shot.
Needed it.
Brilliant shot. Has he made one or two of that? Two. Very good conversion. Got it right in the belly. And fell over just to tidy it up a little bit.
All right, Matty. Is he a bit high?
He doesn't look convinced, does he, watching the body language? It's coming. He knew straight away, didn't he? So suddenly, this head has changed enormously in favour of Ben Bowman.
Oh, we knew we were in for an absolute battle.
Yeah, money's worth, that's for sure. And he's pretty good here too. Yep. Free kick time.
Yeah, great shot.
Perfect. Well played, Ben Bowman. Hang on. Well, hang on a second.
Take it away from the other one at the back.
Has he played it too well?
Oh, no. Oh, I think he did.
Oh, that's stiff. Even Carlos Amarca, like a little unbelievable wry smile on his face.
Oh, we might need to get Dr. Richard Weeks down here after that.
I think so. I think so. That is stiff. He played that to perfection.
And people are taking their jackets off now. It's good sticky weather, nice, humid.
Conditions are perfect.
I'm looking forward to lunch. I don't know what is for lunch today.
I wouldn't have a clue.
No, but yesterday it was beautiful yesterday.
I thought they promised me lobster.
Oh. Maybe Smithy might take you out to lobster tonight if he...
He's too tight to do that. He's too stingy.
Good.
I'll be lucky to get a beer out of him afterwards, but good shot, Benny Bowman.
Yeah, we're being really treated well here to a great battle. Matty Northcott.
Got the running?
No. Just pulling up short. It's not a bad attempt. And how are the crew at Mount Lewis going, Steve?
All going well, thank you. All going good.
A few of them tuning in.
Oh, look, he just wanted 2 feet.
Matty sticking to the backhand.
Just around this, but he might have just overplayed the weight a fraction. Still a good handy home. See, he's got his Tholborn walking around.
Yep. He just did send me a quick message to say that he had the score around the wrong way for the Nelson Ball and Tim Hicks game. So Nelson Ball has won.
One job, Scotty Tholborn. One job.
Nelson Ball has beaten Tim Hicks 25-17.
Thank you. Yes, well, yes, enough, I think, 2.
What do we see here?
Well, he's got to play, I think, at least what he played last bowl weight-wise, I think. Hit and run.
Oh, Sperry over the back. I don't know if you heard that come through.
No, it was Craig Mills.
Oh, was it Millsy, was it?
Yep, yeah, Millsy. And he looks pumped up too. He must have played a cracker. He did. He sunk the jack and right on top of it.
Oh, think he might have yelled out just as Matty released that ball.
Oh, did he?
Not sure.
That's the thing. That's where a bit of noise is good, consistent noise, because you don't get spooked like that if
No.
it's quiet. And a few spots again.
Little front coming through. Pardon me.
Ben's good here. Really good here. No matter where he finishes, that's a very good shot there. So I think, yes, he's good. I like, as you say, I like him coming out to have a look at this.
He's really just a traditional player. Matty of the singles, he'll come down, he'll have a look. Just settle the breathing down.
Yep, don't rush.
I think he'll stick to that backhand. I do.
I can't see it going terribly bad for him with that sort of weight.
Just looking at the angles. We haven't seen a score update from Carlos. Is it still the...
I think it's two
Two,
yellow,
yeah.
I think it's 2 yellow. I mean, if you happen to get the jack right through and follow it, it's game over. Right, here we go. Backhand. Be some form of weight. Yeah, just control weight. I wouldn't say came out as smooth as they normally do.
No, he doesn't like it.
No, he did play a little bit more weight. Just didn't come out as clean as they normally do. So we are back to level pegging. All the twos. 22. Bingo.
22 all. Max Kleinig being ever complimentary on the stream.
Is he?
Yeah, he's always got something to
Hello,
say.
Maxie.
Yeah, Maxie.
Before he's playing for a world title, I think, soon.
He is.
Good
Yep,
luck,
absolutely.
Max. Do it for the Aussies, mate. We'll be cheering for you.
He'll be a good chance.
Yeah.
Good guy. Big Geelong supporter.
Is he? Won't hold that against him.
All right, 22 all.
Who do you follow?
I'm a Crows supporter.
Crows,
Yeah. Yeah. Crows.
Very good, Ben. Tell you what, whoever misses out here is going to be a bit disappointed because they play well. They can be pleased with their performance because they both play very well, but you'd be at the same time also pretty disappointed not to get another game when you're in this sort of form. So in advance, whatever happens, fellas, well done, you guys. Exceptional speed, just pulled it a little tight.
So, Benny Bowman.
It's me too.
Yep.
Very good. Need to pop them together. A little bit narrow again here. Reese from the bowlers first. Great weight.
Oh, Blackie.
He's played a honey to make 3, I
I
think.
think he has. Yep. Just the bowl was the call.
He's having to work for that game over there too.
Absolutely.
Oh, just gone through a little bit, so it's still 2. This is a very interesting head now. Both players really have the opportunity here, or could have the opportunity, to make a game lie.
What would you be playing if you were Matty?
Oh, look, I think I'd be just getting another one around the mark. He is changing the forehand, so, but I think I'd only be sort of drawing or confidently drawing. I wouldn't be attacking it just yet. Another bowl in the head. Potentially draw the shot. Sit on the bowls. He's got to get down. He's got to get back. He's trying to. He's got the hole, I think. He has.
Dear.
Right, well, Benny, he's got to try and draw for 3. Just took an extra split second in the pre-shot routine. Knows this is a real opportunity, real chance here. In the area. It's going to count. So this is a game lie. Where's he going to sit? It's pretty good.
Yep.
Well, we'll see weight here, surely. Could, in the perfect world, get all 3, but he'll be very relieved to get anything out of there. To stay in the match.
Here we go. Get ready for a big thunderbolt.
Could get all 3.
Yep.
Right, big weight. Oh, he doesn't like his tight.
No,
he's
he's
lost it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, what a great game. Congrats to both players. Matty be disappointed with that last effort. I think it might have almost slipped a little bit, to be fair.
Yep.
But well played, Benny. You hung in there. You called it. You said he'll hang in there, and he did.
Yep.
Great game, fellas.
25-22. Yeah, Matty will be very disappointed with that last bowl, but a great effort nonetheless. Good stuff. Well, we'll be back in a little while for the next live stream game. We'll go and get some lunch. If you're in the area, come on down. A couple of good games to come. And, of course, the big one at 5:30. Andrew Smith versus Steve Glasson.
Bring on the rain. I'm going to do a rain dance at lunchtime.
The Legends match. Thanks very much.